What's up, decoders? Welcome back. In this video, it's going to be like a part two to what the video I released yesterday. If you guys haven't caught that, it was about the song "Bad Moon Rising" by CCR. And yesterday, I covered how the song is turning 666 months old on the full moon, the full hunter's moon, in 2 days. And Bad Moon Rising equals 666 in Satanic, reverse Satanic. And of course, the 666 is a huge number connected to Revelation. And in this video, we're going to expand upon what I revealed yesterday's video, and we're going to talk about how this song is clearly telling us about a Revelation theme. And first of all, on Wikipedia, they even mention that the song has apocalyptic words. Okay. And if we go over to the lyrics, we'll see that it's talking about a bad moon rising, earthquakes, and lightning. And of course, in Revelation, there's earthquakes, the great earthquake, and then lightning is connected with Satan. And hurricanes. Of course, I mentioned yesterday in the video how this song was clearly connected to the hurricanes that just happened. And if you go through a lot of the songs written by John John Fogerty, who was the main songwriter for CCR, you'll see he has a lot of hurricane. He talks a lot about hurricanes, guys. So I don't think that's a coincidence. And so, anyways, it says the end is coming soon. Right after it says, I hear hurricanes, it says the end is coming. And of course, we just had the hurricanes. So, what is this end that might be coming? And is it a coincidence that the song released 666 months before this full moon? And the song equals 666. So, what I want to point out first is how this song is connected to Revelation, other than the lyrics, is that it was released on an album called Green River. And Green River in Gematria is a nearly perfect match to Revelation and Antichrist. And the number I want you guys to focus on here is the 726 in Sumerian, which is the alphabetic order times 6. So A is normally the first number worth 1, but in this alphabet, in this cipher, it's worth 6 because it's A is worth 6 because it's the ordinal cipher times 6. So it's all about the number 6. And we just made the connection with the 666. But anyways, notice that Revelation equals 726 like Green River. Of course, this is important because, again, the moon that's coming up, that's 666 months after this song, the moon peak illumination will be at 726. 726, guys. They're telling you right there. Revelation 726, Green River 726. And of course, Bad Moon Rising was on the album Green River. Okay? So that's one thing to think about. So not only do you have the lyrics being very apocalyptic, Revelation like, you have the name of the album being a perfect match to Revelation. And the next thing I want to cover is the actual lyrics. So I decided to go over and take all the lyrics to the song. And these are if you listen to the song, guys, the lyrics that are posted here, that the first thing that comes up when you type it in is these lyrics. And there's a few different variations, but this is the actual words he sings during the song. Okay. I went back and listened. This is the actual whole words that he sings during the song. And if you take this full lyrics and you go over to the Gematria calculator and you pop it in there, you get 2777 for the whole song. And this is very important, guys, because this is a prime number. In fact, 2777 is the 404th prime number. And you guys might be asking, what is the 404, Cody? Well, the 404 is the amount of verses in the book of Revelation. There's literally 404 verses in the entire book of Revelation, and the entire lyrics for the song Bad Moon Rising, which I've already connected to the Revelation, they sum to the 404th prime number. And that to me is just mind-blowing because, again, you're making these connections. Now, if you want to take it a step further, not only does the entire Gematria sum to 2777, the 404th prime, like the book has 404 verses, if you calculate the amount of words in the song, it's 149 words. And that's the Gematria of Revelation. 149, like Antichrist, like the album that the song was on, Green River, all 149. And that's how many words are in the song. There's 149 words. And the total sums to the 404th prime, which is Revelation. So no matter how you look at it, it's connected to Revelation. Now, how does this tie to our current time? Well, the first thing I want to point out is if you go to the very important Jewish cipher or Latin, okay, and you type in the name of the current pope, it equals 404. Again, that's the amount of verses in Revelation. Pope Francis equals 404. Now, when this song was released, or this album, Green River, okay, it was August 7th, 1969. So the Pope, who was born on December 17th, 1936, how old was he when this Green River released? Well, he was in his 404th lunar phase. So that means his 404th phase of the moon. And I'm talking about a song called Bad Moon Rising. And the Pope, who equals 404, like Revelation has 404 verses, he was getting ready to finish his 404th lunar phase. Because as soon as you start your 403rd, you're counting, you're basically in your 404th lunar phase. And then so that means 8 days after the release of Green River, the Pope, 8 days later, turned 404 lunar phases. Again, his name, Pope Francis, 404. And the chosen one, if you type that in the same cipher, equals 404. Now, when Trump in 2018, I think it was, or 2019, said he was the chosen one. So how does this tie to Trump, guys? Because again, if you go back to the gematria of in the reverse cipher and you type in make America great again, it equals 404. There's your 404 again, okay? And again, this is all this current time period when I told you that the moon that's coming up on the 17th is 666 months after the song. Okay, but how about this, guys? If you go from Trump being inaugurated the first time as president in 2017 on January 20th, and you go to the upcoming full moon, it's exactly 404 weeks. And that is from Trump's inauguration in 2017 to the upcoming moon. That's 666 days after the song Bad Moon Rising. And from Trump's inauguration to the 17th, could also be the 18th. The 18th is also interesting because the 18th is 1018. That's where Satan falls like lightning. So this is also a day to watch. But it's 404 weeks to this full moon. And again, make America great again. 404. which is the amount of verses in the book of Revelation. And again, the entire lyrics to the song Bad Moon Rising sums to 404 prime. So a lot of stuff to think about here. This right alone is insane, guys. Really insane. And the fact that the moon is rising at 7:26, which is Revelation, it just seems like we could get a sync. I'm not saying a big event's going to happen. I'm just saying it seems like this is all synced. And considering that the song is all about hurricanes, and then after the hurricane verse, it says, I know the end is coming soon. Rivers are overflowing. I hear a voice of rage and ruin. Okay? And again, this guy, John Fogerty, who is the lead writer for the band, not only did he write this song, but he also has other songs connected to hurricanes. And think about it, guys. The symbol for a hurricane is also a 6. Okay? But if we go to this album he released in 1986 called Eye of the Zombie, and think about it, guys. There's an eye of a hurricane. This is called Eye of a Zombie, the album. Now, if you scroll down and you look at the songs, look at this. The 5th song is Change in the Weather. Wow, it almost sounds like changing the weather. And this is on the album. So what about the lyrics to this song, Change in the Weather? So let's just look it up. Change in the Weather by John Fogerty. Let's see what the lyrics say here. I don't want the actual video. Hold on. Sorry, guys. So look at how it says here, guys. Change in the weather, change in the weather. Something's happening here. People walking around in fear. Uh-oh, you better duck and run. Get under cover because the change has come. Storm warning. Again, guys, this is all connected to Trump's storm statement. Storm warning, and it looks like rain. Be nothing left after the hurricane. This here's a jungle, ain't no lie. Look at the people, terror in their eyes. So all this seems to connect to weather and hurricanes, guys. He mentions hurricanes in so many of his songs. Okay, this was from Change in the Weather. He mentions hurricanes. I already showed you how he mentions hurricanes in his famous song Bad Moon Rising. And then if you go to his other album, you're going to see Blue Moon Swamp. We're talking about moons again. He has another song called Walking in a Hurricane. So this is totally connected to hurricanes. That's at least 3 or 4 different ways that this guy, John Fogerty, is connected to hurricanes. But with that being said, guys, I'm just going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and please hit the like buttons. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.